Good evening, guys, and welcome back to the channel. I just realised that looks a mess in there, and I'm really sorry. So, there's a cam. So, I hope everyone's doing pretty darn good. It's been a very hectic month. I didn't get much done one weekend because it was my birthday. I didn't get much done another weekend because Ian and Craig came round, and then I was revising for my exam. But between us, we've still done quite a bit. So today we played a game. Dropkick 1990s just joined us, and Craig, thank you very much for tuning in, guys. So yeah, we've actually worked on quite a lot. I didn't feel like we'd done a lot, but then when I've gathered all the pictures together, like, we have actually done more than what I thought. But I've also built a lot of stuff as well, haven't I?
More this month than ever.
Yeah, because no, it was last month we got the Flesh Eater stuff, wasn't it? No, I think we built both the Start Collectings this month. Yeah, I know we built the Carrion Empire. Craig says hi, Lucy. Dasmol says hello. Liam says hello. What you taking to the next week's tourney? That's a secret, Liam. That's a big secret. Angel Wings just joined us on Facebook. Says evening, Harry. Evening, Lucy.
No. YouTube, not Facebook.
Yeah, it's really hard to do this while I'm screen sharing what's actually on my screen because I can't have both Twitch and thingy open at the same time. In fact, hang on. I think I can do it. Hey, there we go. So, first of all, loads and loads of shout outs. If you are interested in any basin products, go and check out Serious Player. There is a link in most of my videos now to our affiliate page. Basically, if you want to buy something, buy it through the link for me, and we get a little bit of store credit just to help us out with the basin of our armies and stuff as well. Terry from Demonscapes for supplying movement trays, bases, the objective markers, and now the brand new turn counters. Can you just pass me that one, please? Thank you. So this is now available to buy on Demonscapes eBay store in different colours, and you put your 14mm dice in there. You can get your 14mm dice with them, but they are available via Demonscapes. I did a product review on them the other day, so go and check them out if you're interested in picking up one of these. Tournament support. Tournament prize support has been coming in thick and fast this last 2 weeks, hasn't it?
Oh, God, yeah.
I've been getting everything sent to Lucy's, just like, Harry, there's another parcel. I was like, great, fine. Harry, there's another parcel. Champion. So there's all sorts. There's Winsor & Newton brushes, there's dice, there's models from Artel, there's models from Wargames Exclusive, there's GW models, there's Luke's APS stuff, the trophies from Terry. KR multi-case cases as well.
I can't remember what it's called.
Okay.
I'll remember later.
Liam says he's taking 3 Storm Surges. You ready to get beat at EOS next week? Ian says. Oh no, you don't want to do it. No, because Ian's got Plague Bearers, which are -2 to hit. So you don't want to try that one.
No.
So, a lot has been happening. And the Patreons last month basically were able to help us order some new backdrops, which I've had printed up. And the money that they donated, along with the £15 that's been donated so far, has allowed me to get a couple of backdrops. I'm still after, ideally, another 2 though. So if you would like to support the channel, please check us out on Patreon. Alternatively, you can make donations either by Super Chat on YouTube. You can make donations via bits on Twitch. And of course, by hitting the PayPal link beneath Twitch as well. Spect had to go back to work. No worries, man. See you soon. So, of course, a massive thank you to everybody that has supported the channel. And a shout out to James Warwick Snow, our latest Patreon. Thank you very much for your support, James. it is greatly appreciated. But what have we been working on first of all? Well, I decided to just potter on, just do bits and pieces here and there of probably one of the best Christmas presents I've ever had. She's not even listening. Archeon?
Oh, right.
So yeah, this guy's just been made up. Nick Page, evening folks, finally Sanguinius is ordered. Yes, I ordered mine on Friday morning at 8:37. So yeah. But yeah, Archeon is an absolute beast of a model. Honestly, he's so big, I think, because I never had the wings and stuff on him before. And when Lucy came round and she seen him with the wings on, she went, wow, he's big. And do you know what? He's such a pleasure to paint. So, so nice. I've still got a lot of work to do on the dragon, and I haven't even started on the actual rider on Archeon himself yet.
You're enjoying them?
Oh god, yeah, he's absolutely fantastic. Well, why can't I open more than... Oh, I only got one picture open. That's odd. Oh, there we go. And there's the other side of him as well. Dropkick, I complimented your work on the wings earlier in this week. He's looking amazing, mate. Very impressed. Thank you very much. Minto, you better get your arse in. Yeah, you got 1,500 points of freshly painted USMC chomping at the bit. No, you guys do need to play some ball action soon. Is that because it's zoomed in or it won't let me? Yes. So, yeah, I basically thought, you know what, I haven't done much. I haven't finished Archeon, but I've spent probably about 10-12 hours on him so far. And it's definitely the longest time I've spent painting a model in a long, long time. But I'm excited to finish him. Something else that we got done, I painted up the entire Space Marine half of Shadow Spear in a day. Ollie helped out with that. So massive thank you to Ollie for helping out with that. But there was 10 infiltrators, the 3 suppressors, the 3 sniper guys, and the 3 characters as well. Absolutely outstanding models. Really, really nice stuff. Yeah. And I got to use them at the weekend as well. There was a battle report available using these against Jack's Death Guard from Outpost 31 in Whitby. So if you visit Whitby, absolutely go and check them out. They don't just sell Warhammer. Lucy got all sorts of Harry Potter stuff and Pirates of the Caribbean stuff.
Yes, and they do Star Wars, Star Trek, Walking Dead, DC, Marvel, comics.
Yep, t-shirts, posters, all sorts. So check them out if you're in Whitby. Something else that I got finished. Lucy did the Browns probably a month or 2 ago on the 30 Dryads. Well, I finished all the pinks off and did all the bases. And she's just ran 80 of them today. Haven't you?
I did, yes.
So 30 more Dryads complete. That takes Lucy to a total of, I think you've got like 94.
There's too many. I keep
And the other night I also decided to paint up a handful of old and new characters. So we went for this old Dark Eldar Archon, which was given to me by Tony. So thank you very much for that, Tony. We painted up Jane Zar, which has been half completed for ages. And do you know what? The sculpt lets the models down because these are so, so old. I've just painted 120 Dryads. I will never paint another one. I hated every minute of building and painting them. But I did 60 for you when we first got them, didn't I? And I was like, nah, never again. And it took us 18 months to do the last 30.
can never see us needing any more, so...
No. I painted up the birthday captain, and I've just realised there's a little splodge of black on his shoulder pad there. I've still got to do some OSL on the plasma pistol, but that's pretty much it. And he needs to be based as well. And all of the wings for Lucy's, what they're called, crypt flares. Sprayed them all with metallic purple and then silver on the bottom half of them. So they've all been done. They are ready to be magnetised.
They killed me painting them.
Yeah.
Wings specifically just killed us. I don't know why.
Yeah. Lucy spent a lot of time painting her flesh eaters Do you know what? They're not even that far off being done, really, are they? She's got 20 more ghouls to work on, and then basically magnetise stuff and base stuff up. And small, tiny little bits like, what have you got here? You've got a couple of claws and stuff to paint, but not much at all. And the stones in some of the hands and that, so not a lot to do at all. And then last night, she did these from scratch for me. These are the corn skulls. Oh yeah, I didn't even take a picture of that. She wanted to paint that, so I was like, go for it. So Lucy painted up the skull throne. And she's actually even done more since this, because you've dry brushed the grey, haven't you? Probably have to do the lightest one, but yeah, this was Astro Granite as well. What did you think about using that?
The effect wasn't as good after.
No, it was quite wet, this one, wasn't it?
I was expecting gravelly type, but doubt I'd use it again.
The only reason I said you use it is because it's pretty close to what my corn bases are now anyway, so why not? And you're going to paint over all the red with Blood for the Blood God?
Yep, hopefully.
And there we've got the axe as well, and the bleeding signal thing that I can't remember what it's called. But yeah, again, just got the blood to add onto this, as well as a little bit of dry brushing around the base, which actually, oh, sorry, you've done that now, haven't you?
Yeah.
But yeah, you painted them last night.
No, once.
They were quite easy to paint, weren't they?
Yeah.
And then this is Lucy's, this one is the zombie dragon. And I did the base for this one. We used part of the Sigmarite mausoleum building, and basically he's climbing over the top of it. And as you can see, he's not that far off being done at all. Do you have the new Keeper of Secrets? No, I do not. Nobody even knows when that's coming out, unfortunately. Leston.
You will be though.
Oh yeah, I'll be getting it when it's out, for sure. Definitely. Because the Slanesh stuff, actually, yeah, I built 6 Slanesh Fiends in the last 2 weeks as well. So the Slanesh army will be coming. Just a couple of Demonettes and them to paint, and then of course all the new stuff as well. Lucy's also been working on some Chaos stuff for me. She started on the Obliterators and the Venom Crawler. And you've been using the new Winsor & Newton brushes.
Yeah, so good.
So much better than the GW ones, splitting all the time and everything. Ollie's just joined us. Thank you for tuning in, Ollie. And then this is my conversion of a Mangler Squig. And what it is, basically, that's the top half of a Mangler Squig with bat wings, and then there's some little Finecast squigs on the bottom with bat wings, and you can see there basically the idea is that he's flying with the bottom, with the little squigs representing the bottom Mangler essentially. So I'm looking forward to getting him painted up.
You sure these?
No, I forgot to get the picture of them as well. So we made some woods for Lucy Sylvaneth. And we did 4 of these. We built them in about 20 minutes. And
the bases have been cut for months.
Yeah, they'd already been cut out with a jigsaw, but I trimmed them down, glued all the sand on, the bark and everything, and teamwork, and we did it in like 20 minutes. And then it didn't take long to paint up and put all the lichen and stuff on either. Rerolling ones, nice. So I've also done the Biophagus. Lucy kind of half started these, and then I finished them off, which is a unit of 5 canaries. For the Daughters of Cain, we've only got the stones on the bottom to paint, and the bases, and then we can add them to the army as well. But after all of that, I'm going to grab a drink before I move on to you guys' work. Now, just a little something, and we're going to have a look at all the models that are on show by members of the community. And at the end of the stream, I'm going to pick somebody to win this Gravis Armour Captain. It's not much, It came with my Conquest. I've already got one. I don't need another one. So basically, one of you guys can have it. So stay tuned till the end, and we'll pick somebody to win that. So, thank you for everybody that has submitted pictures. We've got Alex here with his Ultramarines, and I absolutely love the hazard marks on the top here. They're very brown and dirty look. The blue looks very, very crisp and neat, and I love the snow bases on there. And speaking of a Gravis captain, he's Alex's Gravis captain. I love the green turquoisey fade on the blade. Really, really crisp stuff. He's also done a Hellblaster, and I think he's used Warlord Purple, that dark pink. He's used that on the plasma. Really, really nice. And then he's Redemptor Dreadnought as well. Again with the hazard stripes on the front case and the shoulder pad there. Really, really nice stuff. Next up we've got Bazza from Underdog Painting, who has painted up a... Oh, I can't even remember what this guy's called. It's a Gene Cyclical character. I've got mine here. He's half finished. I need to finish him off at some point. Ben Rolls, meanwhile, has been busy this week. He's built a Tarzan model and read someone, I can't remember her name. But they're pretty cool. Very, very different to what we're used to seeing here. He's also been working on some terrain, loads of fences there, and some gravestones, some bits of pond, and some more gravestones in that there as well. Very, very quick and easy, but effective terrain. He's also done Morlock's Mob, which is the latest Shadespire Warband. I wish they would hurry up and show us when the Sylvaneth one's coming out.
I know. With the Adepticon stuff, I think they might be soon.
Well, we know the Halflings are coming, and we know they're coming. But other than that, the only other stuff that we know about is the Adepticon stuff. So hopefully, I think they'll be kind of the gap filler. We've just seen tonight as well that there's only the Lord, the Chaos Lord on the crawler available for pre-order next week. Not the Apostle and the Executioner guy, which is odd. So, who knows? Next up, we've got Bryn. Bryn's been very, very busy adding all sorts to his Gene Cyclical army. Are you sitting down?
Come on.
Hmm?
Come on.
Yeah. It's okay, you won't be on if you go there. Oh, you're in? So yeah, Bryn has been absolutely smashing it out with 1, 2, 3 Leman Russ and a Chimera. Did you catch my last minute of Baden whip? I don't know, Daz. We'll get to it when we get to the D's. And a Chimera. He's also been painting up his Arborants as well. Absolutely fantastic models. Remember, kids, no smoking as it's flammable. What? I don't get that, Liam. But yeah, Arborants, absolutely brilliant models. You helped me finish off all of mine, didn't you?
Yes.
We did them at Lucy's, and basically she did the blue, I did the green, she did the silver, I did the gold, she did the...
them ones.
Yeah. That's White Mind.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, you're going to add loads of... Oh, that's what we haven't done for you, any of your Flesh Eaters yet.
Oh, there's time yet.
Yeah, there is. On the chair. Ah, right. He says no smoking because you've still got the fire restraint retardant logo on there. Yeah, Liam, you need to submit some of your stuff here, man. He's also done the Abominant. Really nice work. And the Clamavis. I actually enjoyed painting mine. No, that's the Nexus. There's so many characters. I think they released like 8 characters for the Gene Stealer cult in one go. It was crazy, man. And another one, that's the Clamavis, I think. I don't know, there's too many.
I'm disappointed in him. He's left Sigmar for 40k.
I know. Brain. I've got a Ghost Keel to build. When I've done it within a few weeks, I'll send you it. Watch out for the post in the group, Liam. You know you have cut half your head off in the stream pic. Well, I didn't, but give me a sec. Oh, oh well. Nah, that'll have to do. So this is from Callum. Callum started his flesh eaters about the same time as you, bro. I think he painted them in like a day. The blues and purples that we used were really, really nice though. And he basically bashed this out all in one go. I think this was just like 2-star collecting boxes in Carrion Empire. There you go. Absolutely love the fluorescent green slime that he's done. And then he decided he was going to build a Sylvaneth army to sell. And you know what? I love the shades of green, blue and purple that he's done across all of this. Really, really nice stuff. And then there's the hunters and the dryads and stuff as well. They're on eBay now. Bills and children. Brutal. Yeah. I totally get you, man. But really, really nice work. The flesh eaters, I love the base that you did, and that's what inspired us to do Lucy's. There's only one of them here. The other one's downstairs, I think, or next door, with the cork bark and stuff on it. Next up, we've got Craig Gardner, who has completed a Leviathan Dreadnought. Craig, I absolutely love Leviathans, and I've got the Blood Angel one here to build. I know yours is Blood Angels, but Ray got me the one with the Blue Angel insignia on. So really nice work on this. I look forward to seeing them based up and everything. Next up, we've got Darren from Mark 6 Miniatures. Check him out if you want a commission doing. Honestly, guys, there's so many cool commission painters here. Ollie, we've got from Broken Pallet Miniatures. Callum does commissions. Darren does commissions. Bazza does commissions. You know, take your pick, guys. There is loads and loads of people. I really, really like the blue and the turquoise on this, and I think you liked the purple in this one, didn't you?
I love that.
Next up, we've got Dave Carlton, who's been working on some Space Wolves, and I love what he's done with the bases and hacked up some of the containers and stuff. I love how dark and gritty the face is as well. It's not just flesh with wash on. It's actually like built up really, really nicely. Even so far as going to put radars and stuff on the scanner there on his wrist as well. Oh, Jess has just joined us. Hey Hazza, I mean Harry. Also hi Lucy if she's there. Haven't spoken in ages. Yeah, she's here, Jess.
Hello. Yes, I'm here. Just hiding in the corner.
Daz has painted up one of the Possessed from Shadow Spear. You started painting this one. But he's done it in his traditional purple, of course. And there's the Venom Crawler in purple.
Looks so much better than your red.
You got to keep some red. Oh, look, and there's the Sorcerer guy in purple. And there is the start of Daz's Legion of Asgore army, which he picked up when he went up to Warhammer World. I look forward to seeing the rest of these Daz as you get them done. And there's his Abaddon. Absolutely love the green on Draconian. And once again, purple on the cloak. I think between you and Lucy, I'm all purpled out. Next up, we've got Drew, who's one of the Patreons. Thank you very much for your support, Drew. He's painted up the Primera's birthday captain in the form of a Wolf Lord, of course. He's also painted up Haldor Ice Pelt. Again, really, really crisp work, Drew. And I think that's Grigor Fellhand from the 30k box. But again, just painted up to be used in 40k. And he's done a Calidus Assassin. You've seen the the Wargame exclusive Assassins, haven't you? Mm-hmm. Did you like the one with the pigtails?
Yeah. I still haven't seen that one.
There. That's their version of that.
That's when it says there's so much detail and it's tiny.
Yeah. Yeah. I picked up all the Wargame exclusive Assassins for my birthday off my parents, so I'm looking forward to painting them. And he's a dirty boy and painted up 6 aggressors to go with the lieutenants and stuff as well. Purple for the win. I must play Lucy at some point. It'd be such a confusing game with all the same coloured armies.
I know, right? But it'll look fabulous.
He's painted up 5 more intercessors as well. And he started on a, I'm probably going to get this wrong, Stormwolf. I know there's 2. I don't know which one that is. But fantastic work as ever, Drew. We'll have to get another game in when he's back from work. Next up, James Martin has been working on his Dark Eldar. And look at this. 7 Talos. All with Hairwire Blasters, Lucy. What's better than 7 Talos with Hairwire Blasters?
9.
Yeah! And who's got 9 Talos?
The power gamer sitting next to me.
I'm not a power gamer.
9 Talos.
Mm-hmm. They've not got Hairwire Blasters, though.
Shuriken?
Yet. Those bases are stunning. Yeah, the bases are really, really nice on them, James. I love it's like a turquoisey blue, and then like the ice over the top of it is really nice, man. And he's also been making a custom homunculus as well. I think that is part of a Admech Dominus. Next up, we've got James Smith from Whitby. We met up with James actually when we went down to Whitby last week. Yeah. And I passed off a couple of old box games I wasn't using to him.
I apologise for not waving in the car. I was very tired.
Yeah, it's been a long day. But James has finished off 10 Bloodletters. He did these almost in one sitting as well, one afternoon. He asked for what type of music to put on while I was painting them. And he basically sat down and painted these all in one go. There's his Librarian from, what do you call it? Conquest. Which reminds us, that's another model I did. I painted this Primaris Librarian on stream for Sean, because Sean dropped 500 bits donation. So this is Librarian Scarron, because Sean picked his name. And this is one of James's Ultramarines that he painted in the shop at Outpost 31, and he entered this into the painting competition. And I didn't realise this, but Adrian asked us to judge it, and I didn't know this was James's entry. So James, I'm sorry that I didn't pick you to win. But it did come second. So fantastic work, James. Really, really nice. Next up, we've got James Snow, who's been playing around in Photoshop with one of his new pictures of a Fleshhound. Fleshhound's a class. I love what you've done with the base as well. It looks like cracked earth, absolutely gore-drenched in blood, and really, really cool, man. Jay Warchild's been painting up some, I think these are Red Scorpions, and he's been working on this. And I love how Jay always puts these names of his Marines on the bases as well. And this guy is called Bacchus. And here's our very own Jess. She has been painting up a block of Neophytes. You love Neophytes, don't you? The Jane Sailor Cult ones. You know what? Same as Skull stuff. Skull Reavers. Fantastic models. But why are they so detailed when there's so little points in game and so crap in game? Yeah. Mr. Carrick, do you do commission work? I do some. If you are interested in working something out or wanting something done, drop me an email at the darkartisan40k@gmail.com or drop me a message on the Dark Artisan Facebook page, and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. So yeah, Jess, really, really nice work. Next up, we've got Lee Brown. This was one of Lee's first posts in the group as well. Slaanesh, Demonettes.
Ooh.
Yep, really, really nice stuff. I love the Demonet models, and you know what? They do look nice still, even though they're an older sculpt. We've got 20 left to do. And I was like, Lucy, let's just power through 10 of them. We'll just tag team them. And she was like, no.
I'm still fed up with the 40 odd I painted months ago.
Yeah. See, Jess agrees. Too much detail for base troops. When they're like 6 points a model, there's just too much.
Yep.
Too much. And there's a bit closer look at Lee's Slaanesh Demonettes as well. And do you know what? I'm really looking forward to all the new Slaanesh stuff.
Yeah, me too.
Martin Richardson has decided to try a new technique out, and he's been doing some of the burn effects on the barrel. I don't know how he's done this. I don't know whether he's done this one with wash or whether he's airbrushed this one. I've done it with both, and I think it looks equally good with both. But really, really nice start on that gun, man. And he's also painted up the first squad of troops that he said he's done in a long, long time. And do you know what? Hats off to you for doing Imperial Fists, man. Yellow is such a hard colour to do, and these look absolutely outstanding. Matthew Davies next has decided he wanted to do a little bit of a, what's this called? Diorama. And I love that he's got the Gene Steeler Club bikes in the quad, and then of course one of the Lehman Russ rolling over the top there. Lots and lots of detail. I love it. It's fantastic. Really nice work, man. Next up, we've got Michael Botterill from Edge of Empire. Check out their podcast if you're into 30k stuff. And this is an Ultramarine, whatever the equivalent is of a captain in 30k, with one of the sniper rifles. Really, really nice work, Michael, as ever. He's also painted up a, what's that army called? Death Guard, Leviathan Dreadnought. Really, I love the traditional colours of the Death Guard, and this is what I'm going to paint mine up like. So really, really nice stuff, Michael. And then he's painted up a captain as well. Really nice work. Here we go. The big boy Lucy. Ian, how long did it take you to do this? Like
A day.
A day. This is Ian's Knight Porphyrion, Nurgled up, of course. He's called it the Hangman, and this tree here is it's off the Stormcast Ether Wings. He stole it off you. And then this was from the Giant Kit. It was basically a coffin with a carcass in, and he's called it the Hangman. But yeah, he's basically covered it in Aguilan Earth and then just dry brushed a lot of it in one go. Baz has just joined us, and there we go. There's the back of it as well, and you can see where the Aguilan Earth just cracked all over it, and then he's just absolutely murdered it with dry brushing. Fantastic. And then he's done a Knight Lancer as well. Not much conversion on this in the form of Nurgling up and stuff, and you can't really see it on here, but there is a giant shield here at the top. And he's leaning so far forward that it was actually tipping forward. So what Ian ended up having to do was drill a hole in the bottom of the base here and fill the container with washers just so that it weighed the back of the base back down. But a fantastic pose and very, very daring as well. He's also been working on some commission stuff. He's been doing some Thousand Suns. So we've got a Captain, 2 units of Terminators, and a Hellbrute and 2 Spawn in there as well. Really, really nice work, and I love the traditional Thousand Suns colours. That is some dedication. Yeah, man. Ian has also been painting up his Red Scorpions. So he's got 2 Redemptor Dreadnoughts and a squad of Intercessors there. He's also got the, I think it was the 500th store of Lieutenant. He's got Lieutenant Calcius from Conquest, the Birthday Captain, and the Librarian there as well. So that is his kind of slow grow army that he's got going on in the background as well.
But he's also been working on the Sigmar Start Collecting Nurgle.
You mean that?
Oh, yeah. Wasn't looking.
Yeah. So he's picked up. He got a Start Collecting box of the Blight, whatever the Blight Kings. He's got 3 drones there. And he picked up 3 more drones and 30 more Plague Bearers off Stu over the weekend as well. So Ian's going to be starting some Age of Sigmar because he quite enjoyed the game that he had against you, didn't he?
Yeah.
Even though it was just a charge forward kill, not playing missions, he used me Beast Claws and he was just like, yeah, I like this. And he is a godsend. He also painted this up for me. The Orc Terrain from Cromlech. Which we'll be getting a review very soon. Ollie's got another piece, and then I've got some more here, which Sarge said he would do for me.
Hint.
What? Oh, orcs.
I don't know if you've said anything yet.
I haven't. On Facebook on my birthday, I did.
Right.
Lucy's got another army up there. Meanwhile, Ollie has been absolutely powering through God knows what this month. Honestly, you thought Ian was painting fast this month? That's nothing compared to what Ollie's done. So Ollie's done his own captain from the Shadow Spear box. He's been doing some commission work on some heavy weapons teams for Imperial Guard. He's been doing the Shadow Spear stuff as well for a commission. He painted up Neve Black Talon. He painted up a Minotaur Lieutenant, a Thousand Sun Demon Prince, a Dark Eldar Homunculus for a commission, 40 Guardsmen, 3 Talos, some Major Sigmar Stormcast spells. Yeah. And that's just what he sent the pictures in of. Baz is off to Warhammer World on the 12th, can't wait. Baz, remember to book your tables. They've now changed that back apparently. Because Valrak went yesterday, turned up and was just like, oh, you can't play, there's no tables available.
So you're booking them
now you have to book them, but they haven't told anybody that you have to book them. Morehammer Liam is raiding with a party of 21. Wow, Liam, thank you so much, man. Hope you're well. I hope you had a nice chat about all the Chaos stuff. We've been working on some Chaos stuff. Lucy has done the Bleeding Skulls, the Bleeding Icon, the Hammer. She even painted up my Skull Throne for me. And she's been working on the Obliterators and the Venom Crawler, haven't you?
Yep.
So thank you very much for tuning in, Liam. I hope your stream was awesome. We've just been playing Age of Sigmar, but currently we are showing off the work of the local community. Gigs Wargaming has just joined us. That's probably Rich. Thank you very much for tuning in, guys. Thunderwing Doomslayer 1, Jack, Craig. Thunderwing must be a bottom fan. Mike Milius, hey fella, no worries, man. Thanks for tuning in. Oh, it's Rob. No worries, Rob. You're the better one than Rich anyway. Just don't tell him I said that. It's never Rich. Fair enough. Trot is Thomas. Thank you very much for tuning in, guys. Wow. So yeah, we're currently showing off people's work and what the Dark Artisan team have been up to. This video will be available on YouTube later, so if you missed the start of it, go back and watch it. So, Scott Condon, one of my Patreons, has been working on some Ultramarines, and my god, this Dreadnought is incredibly crisp, man. So nice. Like, it's so smooth. It's really nice. He's the face, I'm the talent. Starbear, I'm on it, big lad. Sharp 0608 is now following. Thank you very much for the follow. Yeah, Lieutenant, absolutely. I love how crisp these Ultramarines are, Scott. There's lots of shadow and shading on them. Jack B 1986 is now following. Thank you very much, man. It looks amazing. It does, Dylan, doesn't it? It really does. And this, wow, this is absolutely fantastic. This is just the Primaris Ancient.
That gets my vote for the prize.
Okay. But yeah, that's absolutely outstanding work. That it's so smooth and crisp, and it's bright, but it's got all the right shading. Meanwhile, Stephen Dunn has been working on his bolt action stuff. Stephen, as per usual, I'm really sorry. I've got no idea what any of these tanks are. If Rob's watching, I know Rob plays a little bit of bolt action. He might be able to tell me. Sorcerer Dave is now following. Wow! Sorcerer Dave, man, thank you very much. Absolute legend. He goes on Winters all the time. And he's like one of the friendliest guys ever. Thunderwing Doomslayer 1 is now following. Thank you very much, man. Rob says that's a Stuart. I've got no idea, Rob. But Stephen convinced Ian to start bolt action. So when Ian paints his bolt action up, the pair of them are going to try filming some bolt action battle reports as well. So this is another one. Again, Stephen, I'm really sorry. I don't know what it is. And we've got this one as well. This one looks like one of them beach hovercraft things from D-Day, I think. You know, that came out of the boat and then mounted the beach.
Hovercraft.
Yeah. Again, I'm really sorry, Stephen. I don't know what it is. But he's been working on all of these guys as well. Absolutely awesome work, smashing all them out. Sad face, though. You sold half your towel. Sad face. See?
I know just after you bought all the fruit and you were really excited about clearing all the fruit.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you very much for all of the follows, guys. That is absolutely outstanding. Really, really do appreciate it. Make sure you are subscribed to us on YouTube, of course, for all the battle reports and a lot more, including reviews and stuff as well. I just realised I've totally forgot about the YouTube comments. King of Sicily, Sherman Tank, Stuart is right, not Sherman. Fair enough, man, fair enough. And then he's a close-up of one of the little guys who's been painting. That looks minute in your hand, Stephen. And a heavy weapons team as well. And Stuart Fours. Shout out to Stu as well. He brought some reinforcements up to Battle Bunker for myself and Ian. So he's given Ian some Plague Bearers and some drones. And I've got 3 suppressors, 3 eliminators, and Lucy's favourite model in the entire game, didn't it?
I don't swear, but in my head I'm telling the F off right now.
It will never ever come out of the box when Lucy's here, but he had an Ragnarok, and it didn't have no crew or anything on, but Sharpie actually was moving and he had loads and loads of spare bits. He was like, Harry, just come and get them, you can have them. Sort them out, whatever. And when I went through it, like the entire crew off the back of the Ragnarok was there, and Stu was just like, "Yeah, I've got this one. Do you want it?" I was like, "Yep, definitely." Darth Story, man, that load of change. Yeah, Stu's Zinch is really good. He uses he used the fluorescent pink after he saw yours, didn't he?
Yeah.
On his horrors. But yeah, Stu's played against Lucy before. We filmed a battle report last year. He's also worked on some D&D models over the last few weeks as well. Tim Fennick, meanwhile, has been painting up this. I think this was from Mantic. There was a wargame show on, I think, at York a few weeks back, and he picked this up, and I think it was only about 20 quid. So it's actually about the same price as the GW one. But it's very nice and a very different sculpt as well. So really nice work on that, Tim. But Tim likes his Gene Stealer cult, so he's painted up 2 Achilles Ridge Runners. And I'm sure there was some other ones as well. He's getting a few of the characters done as well. So once again, Tim, really nice work. We've got Tom Brown, who's been painting up some of his Raven Wing, and Ian kind of had a little bit of a moment when he saw these. He was like, "Yeah, I want to play my Dark Angels again." But the problem is he's just loving his Nurgle.
Yeah.
Loves his Nurgle too much. Monkey Boy, also, can someone teach me Sigma? I don't have an army for it, but it interests me. Watch some battle reports, James. It's very, very much like 40k, but with less complications in it. There's no strength and toughness and stuff. It's just a fix to wound roll. But yeah, I would definitely go and watch a few battle reports for it. It's quite easy to pick up on. Tom Mika, meanwhile, who is a massive Slanesh player, and on, was it Wednesday night, Thursday morning was the reveals, wasn't it? And he posted in the group basically saying he'd had a wet dream from all the Slanesh stuff. But he's been working on some Grey Knights and stuff. He's liking his Grey Knights at the moment, so he's picked up the 4 Assassins with all of the new rules, of course. He can ally them as the both Heretic Astartes, Stephen says. Oh, nasty. Next up, we've got Thomas, who is another Patreon of the channel, so thank you very much for your support, Thomas. This is his Tervagon and Tyrannofex crossover conversion, count as either. So really nice work. The acid spray, of course, sticking out at the back. I think he was actually maybe using it as an exocrine as well. I don't remember. Oh, Vandus has just joined us, Lucy.
Hiya. So I'm not very talkative at the minute.
Yeah, we've had a pretty busy weekend. And then he's also got his Hive Crone as well. And again, I love all the fake plants that Thomas uses on the bases. Really, really jungle-esque, and it fits very, very nicely with his Kraken colour scheme. And he 3D printed this, which is his Counters Achilles Ridge Runner. But look at the amount of dirt in there on that. That's class.
Wow. That is brilliant, that.
Yep, so he's using that as an Achilles Ridge Runner to try and tie him with his High Flake Kraken. Vanders, I got nothing to complain about Dark Angels being heretics. And high. Next up, Tony went to Warhammer World the other week and played against one of his mates, so he took a couple of pictures of his mate's army. Imperial Knights. There we go. I love that he hasn't put any shoulder pads on at all. Makes it look a lot more kind of robotic, doesn't it? And then Tony decided to build up another 2 Storm Talons.
Was Tony Bear?
Yeah, that's Tony Bear.
Very good.
Love you, Tony. Rob, right, I'm off early start in the morning. No worries, Rob. Thanks for tuning in, man. And next up, Will Sears. This model.
Oh, God,
wow. That is absolutely fantastic. He's been posting pictures in the group for a few weeks now as he's been working on it. And do you know what? It's absolutely outstanding. He says he doesn't think he's put it on the right size base, but he doesn't care because he just wanted to paint it.
Mm-hmm.
And do you know what? You can see the love that's gone into that.
Oh, yeah.
It's like me with Archeon. Like, I genuinely am really enjoying painting it. I think that's it. Wow, that's everything, guys. So, before we announce who is going to win the Primaris Captain...
I've changed my mind.
Have you? Well, basically, Lucy is selecting the winner. But I want to say a massive thank you to everybody that has submitted pictures for this month's League of Artisans. Please go and check us out on Twitch if you're watching on YouTube, as we do live stream games and hobby sessions on there. And if you are able to support us via Patreon, you get early access to battle reports. You can pick what armies you want to see fight in battles, and you can even write some of the lists and see stuff that I'm working on before it even hits the table in the Facebook page and stuff. Monkey Boy, did I not send mine in? Yes, you did, but you arrived too late, James. It was on earlier. So if you go back and watch it on YouTube, it is there. Fantastic work from everybody, as always. But the winner of the Primaris Gravis Captain. Going with that one?
Oh, yeah.
Will they use it?
I don't know, but I think they'll enjoy it.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Will Sears, I'll drop you a message on Facebook, and this will arrive at your door, hopefully before Thursday, in an envelope.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to see pictures of it getting painted up.
Yes.
So thank you very much for everybody that's tuned in. Thank you so much. Tomorrow night, I will be hobby streaming on Twitch, so make sure you go and give us a follow, and I'll be streaming from around 7 or 8 p.m. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you again soon.